weren't willing to commit their entire lives.
Good morning, world.
That, right? It's a choice. You have other things. You have family. You have all of those things.
All right, let me get my timer going.
You can't really.
New time today, 6:40. Like I said, this is about when I'm sitting down to do my stuff anyway. And I need to do my morning mental prep before I start doing my work. This is part of what's been throwing me off for a while. Is because I was sitting down at my desk, starting my day, but then knowing that I needed to do my morning mental prep. Getting my DFT on. I'm just going to put it on my ankle today. All right, and my lifestyle mix I will have a little later so that I can have breakfast at home before work, before I get into work, and start. You know, I don't mind eating at work, but it's just become it's annoying. I'd rather sit down and start working. So anyway, just the miracle morning that I do, you know, like I said, read that book, Hal Elrod. That's a great way to start. Like I always say, like I've been saying, I don't have his miracle morning. I have my own. But it was because of that I started fine-tuning it, if you will. I got to open my curtain here. And sometimes, though, it's time to switch things up, or when you recognize it's not working, or like for me, it's just been my brain just hasn't been functioning like it can, like it should, like it does normally, and it just became a few different things in the morning that were out of whack for me. So again, the morning mental prep is done for me when I first sit down at my desk. I get up, I meditate, which I didn't do today, because I'm trying to make sure I didn't get right out the bed. I went and took my capsules and stuff, my Thrive, and laid back down in the bed for a minute, and I'm trying to stop doing that. I mean, it's only 10 or 15 minutes, but that's my meditation time. That's why I get up when I do. And I've gotten away from it. So that's something that I'm working on adding back. But since this is the first day of the time change for my morning mental prep and just really getting my 5 days a week at the gym, getting back to meditating, I just wanted to, you know, get going. But anyway, it's good to switch it up. It's good when you're in a routine, and if you find, like I said, that it's not working or something is amiss, switch things up. And so that's what I've done. 6:40 is a better time slot for me to do this because that's when I'm actually sitting down doing my stuff anyway, and I do my morning mental prep before I move on to other work. Right? So, today, we're just going to jump right in now. You have the right to be here. I love these. What is going on here? I love these. You belong. You are loved. You are needed. You belong here. I still struggle with that myself, but not as much. Not as much. Not as much. It's weird to think that you belong here, right? Like, especially if you don't feel like you belong anywhere else, right? And I think that's leads me into a thought about here on this planet. Sometimes I feel like I don't belong here on this planet, but I look into that and I dive into that and I ask questions to myself about that. Why do I feel that way? Because this planet's so out of whack and I have so much to give, so much love and peace and joy within me that, you know, that it should be that way. And I'm always called to out there, so, but I'm finding out there in here. Interesting. So just remember you belong here. Moving on to the law of attraction. Again, I'm just going from, we're just moving one from the beginning. We just started from the beginning for now. I forgot to look at my books this weekend. These are good ones anyway. Shakti. Psychic energy lingers. In India, Modern spiritual seekers make pilgrimages, holy moly, pilgrimages to the sacred places associated with holy ones of the past, because the Shakti, or divine energy, or holy psychic energy, of those beings remains in the places where those saints had prayed, meditated, and become enlightened. Many modern spiritual seekers further believe that the energy stored in the sacred places energetically charged by the holy ones of the past has a beneficial effect on their spiritual efforts to attain enlightenment. Contact with the Shakti of enlightened beings, although those saints no longer live in human form, could awaken the Kundalini Shakti, the innate and essential divine energy that leads human consciousness to union with God, or absolute divine consciousness. As the energy makes its ascent from the base of the spine to the energy center located at the top of the head, the modern seeker's thought, magnetized by their spiritual desire for enlightenment, could manifest their desire, making their thought become the thing they most ardently seek and desire. Yeah. These things are always interesting to me. I've always been someone that, I've seen ghosts. So I believe in ghosts. I believe in whatever it is. We call them ghosts. Those energies that are out there that you can't see or rarely can see. See, the thing is, I don't think that it's we can't see. I think we choose not to see, because we have been programmed to believe that we can't see. We have been taught and indoctrinated and all those things to believe that we can't see. Not sure how I'm digging this shirt. It's supposed to be, it's very light and comfy, that's for sure, but the sleeves, I don't really like the sleeve. I'm not sure how I'm digging it, but we're going to go with it. It was like $3 at the thrift store, so, But, I'm a solids girl, I think is what it comes down to. I'm the solids. The prints kind of get me, but. So that's see, now I'm ready to move on. So I don't talk as much as when I'm already further into the day and doing things. And that doesn't mean that'll be the case every day. Right now, like I said, I really need to get into my other books and get them ordered so I can start new books. It's time. It's time for me even. I actually was done with the Law of Attraction book when I decided to start doing this last year, this time. And I just said, screw it, I'm going to start doing this. So I just started randomly picking entries out of that book to read. But it's time. I'm definitely noticing where it's not giving me the same boost as it used to, because they're new, because I've read them both for 3 and 4 years. So, but that's it. And so I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and I'm looking forward to how this new routine for me is going to help me put this together, or make my heart-brain connection a little more clear, focused, connected, so that I can, when I feel the need to talk, I always speak from my heart. Always, always, always speak from my heart. But I'm just excited about where this is going. It's time for me now to go do the rest of my morning mental prep, which is my affirmations, my gratitude list, and a 10 or 15 minute writing dump. So this is all part of my morning mental prep. Those 2 books I read, affirmations, gratitude, and 10 or 15 minutes writing. I think that I'm going to switch this particular writing session up to something outside of my journal, because I write in my journal throughout the day. There's a thing on my phone that I use. I have a notebook in my bag that I carry with me as well. you know, so I write. There's a notebook in the bedside table behind next to my bed, of course. I write there. And those are all like journal entries for me. So I think that I want to switch this section, this session in the mornings with my morning mental prep up to something else, the journal prompts, or like I'm working, I've gathered, I have not yet started. I mean, I have barely started on this unveiling your inner potential with Danielle Gray and her Motivating Ladies Facebook group, and the timer is up. But I haven't been doing it like I want to when I sit down to start, and then I get distracted and I'm not sure what that's about. So since I am recognizing that my journal writing has become natural again, and I'm just doing it when I feel like it, like I used to all the time, all day long, whenever I just jot down my thoughts or whatever, the 10-minute writing dump as part of my morning routine was to help me get back into that, because I used to write in my journal every day. I do now, again, for the last year, but that's part of why I did the journaling. Well, now that that's just a part of my daily life again, I want to take advantage of that writing time and do something else, because that's my dreams. I want to write something else, something structured. Definitely my book about the first 12 years, but something else too, something that's going to help people, something, all those things. My timer's up. I'm going to go do my morning mental prep, as I was just talking about. I appreciate you making the shift with me. I hope to see more of you on as I keep it condensed into 10 or 13 minutes at most. So I'll see you all tomorrow, 6:40 a.m. Eastern Time. Same bat channel, though. And as always, peace. Oh, I forgot. And love. I forgot the gratitude part. See, it's got to get into a little bit of a routine now that this new time is here. Oh, I hate when I do stuff like that. It's okay, though. I'm learning as I go. So I got to do that. That's how I learn, is to just get in and do it. And, okay, well, that was silly. That was a mistake. That was a goof. Let's make it better next time. So as I said, part of my morning mental prep is a gratitude list. I encourage you, if you don't have some sort of morning routine already, to get one together. At the very least, take 5 minutes. Find 5 things that you're grateful for that happened in the last, normally I say 24 hours. Let's think about over the weekend. What are you grateful for that happened over the weekend? What are you grateful for? I'm grateful for so many things. Let me know in the comments. I'm grateful for the opportunity to volunteer at Horsing Around with the Rescue Pets of Florida. And I'm excited about where that's going to take me. The education is going to get me on equestrian horses, and everything else that I can open up and help the Rescue Pets of Florida do. I really like being connected with them, and I'm looking forward to helping them as much as I can moving forward. So that's it. Go sit in your gratitude. That's what I'm grateful for. I'm going to go write another 5 to 10 things that I'm grateful for on my gratitude list, and you do the same thing. I'll see you all tomorrow. Same bat time as now, 6:40, same bat channel. And as always, peace and love.